For the first time in the NFL's history, one of its top officials admits that there's a link between football and chronic brain diseases like CTE. One America's Chris Pocock has more on the admission and how it could affect the game of football.
The link between traumatic brain disorders has been covered by the media, the scientific community, and even the silver screen.
Repetitive head trauma chokes the brain. It turns you into someone else.
Now, for the first time, it's being acknowledged by a member of the league itself. On Monday, the league's senior vice president of health and safety policy, Jeff Miller, testified in front of a House committee on findings that the sport could pose a risk to young athletes.
Mr. Miller, do you think there is a link between football and degenerative brain disorders like CTE?
Well, certainly, Dr. McKee's research shows that a number of retired NFL players were diagnosed with CTE. So the answer to that question is certainly yes, but there's also a number of questions that come with that.
Despite the fact that 96% of deceased NFL players test positive for CTE, Miller is the first current NFL employee to publicly draw the connection between football and brain disorders. But the NFL has been more hesitant to draw a cause and effect link between the two. One day after Miller's comments, the league issued a statement saying he was only specifically commenting on McKee's findings, and added that a lot more questions need to be answered. But hours later, the league fumbled once more, releasing a second statement saying Miller's comments accurately reflect the view of the NFL. After years of dodging and weaving on the issue, it remains to be seen whether the league will stick to that stance. It is worth noting, however, that when the NFL's top neurosurgeon faced the same congressional committee just last month, he chose instead to punt the question, denying the link altogether. Chris Pocock, One America News.